Is this thing on? Huh? Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? Good. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy KP. Full Body Assault is the channel. I hope y'all having a good day so far. But, let's get down to the business. This video, as you can obviously tell, is going to be about how to structure your full body workout. Now let's get it. Which exercises do you choose? My recommendation is choose compound movements for the majority of your muscles, because some of your muscles can't be worked in a compound movement. Like, I don't know a compound movement that works your calves, so you might have to, do an isolation exercise that works your calves. But let's start with chest. Chest, some type of bench, whether it's an incline, decline, flat, whether you use dumbbells, barbells, doesn't really matter. In my humble opinion, the only thing you need to build a good chest is the flat barbell bench or the flat dumbbell bench. Back. On back exercises, you should do pull-ups, chin-ups, some variation of a heavy row, and you cannot forget the king of all exercises, in my opinion, the deadlift. The deadlift is known for putting slabs of thick muscle on the backs of whoever does them. You can look at any powerful person who deadlifts a lot, look at their back, and I can guarantee you they have a nice back. Now, when it comes to the rows, you can do a dumbbell row, you can do a barbell row, you can do a pin lay row, there are all types of rows you can do. Just make sure that you go heavy and you challenge yourself when you do your rows, because you don't want any muscle imbalances. You're going to be doing a lot of pressing, a lot of overhead pressing, chest presses. So you want to make sure that that back stays as strong as, or if not stronger than your chest. So make sure you're doing your heavy rows, people. Shoulders. Now, for your shoulder muscles, you're going to have overhead press or the dumbbell shoulder press. You use those two movements, you should be good with building some bolder shoulders. Arms. Hey, baby, every day is curl day, right? Barbell curls, dumbbell curls, preacher curls, 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 curls. Now remember, heavy, heavy, heavy. Not heavy to the point to where, you're sacrificing your form and you're doing a lot of swinging, but, heavy is relative. What's heavy to you? The only way to build muscle is to challenge your body and do something that is never done before. Triceps. Triceps, you're going to want to use either dips, close grip bench press, or skull crushers. Either one of those movements are going to be great at adding size and strength to those triceps. And remember, triceps are 2/3 of your arm. So if you want big arms, focus on getting big triceps, because they make up the majority of your arm. Calves. Obviously, calves, you can do whatever calf machine that your gym has. Just hit your calves. Make sure you hit your calves just as often as you hit every other muscle, right? Now, me personally, I don't really care about calves, but I hit them anyway, because I just don't, I want to have some proportions, but I don't really focus on being proportionate like a bodybuilder. I'm just a person who loves to lift, and I just focus on trying to be as strong as possible. Abs. To do abs, you can do whatever kind of ab exercise you like to do. You can do ab rollouts. Planks are great. Knee raises, leg raises, crunches, whatever ab exercises that you like to do them. You can do them as often as you want. For legs, you've got the squat. The squat is going to work the majority of the muscles in your legs, right? You got the quads, you got the glutes, hamstrings, right? Now, you can use a different variation of the squat to put more focus on a different muscle. Like, let's say you want to focus a lot more on your quads. Well, if you're a high bar squatter, most of that tension is going to be on your quads anyway. So you can do a high bar squat, or you can do a front squat. But for most of us, just a regular back barbell squat is going to put a lot of muscle, right? And it's going to build you a lot of strength. So most of us, you can just get away with doing the barbell back squat. If you want to venture over into the front squat, hey man, more is better. More is better. Different variations is better as well. So try that. And the deadlift. The deadlift, not only does it work your back, it works your glutes, and it works your hamstrings. So ladies, I see y'all out there. I see you watching. I see you. Every woman wants the big booty. If you are a woman who is chasing after the gluteus maximus that you dream about, and you're not doing deadlifts, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. Exercise order. How do you place different exercises in your full body workout? Where do you place them? Do you place them before this one or after this one, right? So, in my opinion, you want to structure it this way. Do a push, a pull, push, pull, push, pull, and then, order it like that. The reason being is because when you do a push and then you do a pull, you're not training the same muscle groups back to back, right? If you did a heavy bench press, then a heavy shoulder press, you're not going to be as fresh on the shoulder press as you would be if you put a pull, like let's say some pull-ups in between your bench press and your shoulder press. You want to give your muscles some time to recover. So, for example, do a bench press, then a pull-up. Then you can do a shoulder press, then you can do a row. Then you can do a close grip bench press. Then you can take a break between upper body stuff, period, and just do some calf raises to let everything recover. And finish doing whatever movements you have left in your routine. So, exercise order, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Give some time to recover between your pushes and some time to cover between your pulls. How many reps should I do? Do I do sets of 20, sets of 10, sets of 5? Well, I'm gonna let you in on my secret. I do 4 to 6 reps on mostly everything. Why? Again, because I focus on strength, and I think that the 4 to 6 rep range is the perfect rep range for both strength and size. But really, size is all a matter of upping your calories. You can get big and build muscle doing 1 to 3 reps, right? But you have to remember that if you're not eating enough calories to grow, you're not going to add on any muscle. That's why you see a lot of these guys who are strong, but they might weigh 160, 170 pounds. It's not because they're, mutants or anything. It's just like they don't really eat enough to grow. Like, it's beneficial for them, if they're a power lifter, to stay at a lower weight class, because once you start getting up in those weight classes, those guys are monsters. Somebody who's 150 pounds in power lifts is not going to be as strong as somebody who's 220 pounds in power lifts. So it is to the person's advantage who weighs 150 pounds to try to become as strong as they can possibly become at 150 pounds. But for most of us, if you lift weights, you focus on strength, and you eat enough food, you're going to grow. You're going to grow no matter what. And another reason why I do 4 to 6 reps is because I don't want to be in the gym all day. When you do full body workouts and you try to do sets of 10 or 12 on every exercise, you're going to be in there for 2 hours, right? So I choose to do 4 to 6 so I can be challenged from the first rep. When you do 8 to 12, just think about it. When does it become challenging, right? Maybe the last 4 to 5 reps, right? So why not just start there anyway? Why not have that first rep, you take it off the bar, and it's challenging? That's how I think about it. So the rep range is up to you, but just remember, the higher the rep range, the longer you'll be in the gym. Now, when it comes to sets, I recommend that for your big movements like your bench, your deadlift, your squat, maybe even your overhead press, take anywhere from 3 to 5. I recommend 5 because I think when you do those exercises that are big movements like the ones I just described, you're gonna need, a lot more time to warm your body up before you get to that heavy weight. So for the big compound movements, I recommend 3 to 5, preferably closer to that 5 range, so you have more warm-up sets and so your body's a lot more warmed up. But for your other exercises like curls, dips, anything that's not a compound movement, really, you can probably get away with 3 sets. So 3 sets for, anything that's not a real big compound movement, and I even say 4 to 5 sets for your compound movements. The rest time is going to vary. If you're like me and you're doing 4 to 6 reps, then I would recommend 2 to 3 minutes in between your sets. If you go up a little higher in a rep range, maybe 8 to 10, 10 to 12, then obviously that rest time in between sets is going to come down. So 4 to 6, 2 to 3 minutes, 8 to 10, I'd say at max 2. 10 to 12, you can probably get away with a minute, minute and a half. The reason for the rest time being higher in the 4 to 6 rep range is because you're going to be dealing with a lot heavier weight, and it's going to take you a lot longer to recover in between your sets than somebody who's lifting, a lighter weight or more reps. How many days per week? Well, that all depends on you. I don't recommend that you do more than 3. I think that if you do more than 3, you'll reach a point of where like that extra day it might not be beneficial to do. Like it might cause more harm than good. But then again, who am I to tell you how your body's going to recover? So if you want to try full body workouts 4 days a week, then try it. Try it out for you and see how it works. But I recommend 3 days a week because it's just perfect. 3 days a week, 3 days you're in the gym, 4 days you're outside of the gym recovering from workouts. Busy people, I think that full body workouts are perfect for you because if you do a split and you miss a workout, it messes up your whole program. If you do a full body workout program and you miss a workout, let's say you work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you miss Monday, you're still going to hit your body parts twice that week. So, that's another thing that I love about full body workouts, man. You can either do full body workouts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Doesn't matter. If you do them 2 times a week, you can do them on Monday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. Like, it doesn't really matter as long as you get them in that 2 times and you have a day of rest in between the 2. Exercise variation. Should you do the same exercises every workout or switch them up? Now, if you're a beginner, I would recommend that you stick to the compound movements and you stick to the same ones, right? Get a whole lot of that flat bench in, get a whole lot of that squatting in, get a whole lot of that rowing in, get a whole lot of pull-ups in, and so on and so forth. Maybe when you become a little bit more advanced, then you could switch one of your days up. Like maybe you can have routine A that you do on Monday, then you can have routine B that you do on Wednesday. That's kind of what I do, but I might switch it up. I might have like 3 different or 4 different full body workouts that I do. Not really different workouts, but like I might have 4 different exercises that I do for my back. But it doesn't really matter as long as you track your progress. You have to remember what you did on this exercise, how much weight you used, how many reps you were able to get, and try to improve upon that. Like improving is the only thing that matters. You have to track your progress. But for beginners, I recommend that you try to keep the same exercises and become strong on those. And then when you become bored with your routine, you can switch it up then. But don't do a lot of switching. Stick with something and stay with it. But I hope that information has been informative. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, don't forget to like my videos, comment in the comment section, Subscribe to my channel. Share my videos with your mama, your uncle, your sister, your cousin, your girlfriend, your wife. Even if you got a wife with a girlfriend on the side, or you got a girlfriend with a wife on the side. Y'all be safe though.